Well, today's story is from October of 1985, muzzleloading in Camp Blandon in Clay County, Florida. Anyways, me and my brother went in there, and when we come through the gate there, I told the lady up there at the gate, I was just cutting a fool with her. I told her, I said, I'll be back in a few minutes for one. She laughed and I laughed, and we hit it on in there. So we got down to the end of the road and turned left on Woodbury and went almost to the end and was on the right-hand side of the road hunting back up in there. I'd hunted in there a lot. I'd killed a couple does in there in bow season before that. But anyways, me and my brother went in there, and I was going to go in on the right, and he was going to go on the other side of the road back off in there. And so I got my climbing stand, had it on my back, got my muzzle loader, my CBA 50 caliber. I cannot remember the name of it. I want to say a Blazer. Yeah, that's what it was. And hit it on in there, so I was probably, I don't know, 75 yards from where I wanted to set at, in some tall, thick palmettos. I mean, they're like head high. Paul in there. And so anyways, I get right there to the edge of where I want to be at, and I heard something in the palmettos, and I looked up and looked, and it was the tail end of an old deer running away from me. I thought, what in the world? So I thought, well, he's gone, but I thought, well, I'm going to still go up in here where I want to go, and I'm going to sit there regardless, because it was in the evening time. And so, I kept easing up in there. Well, next thing I knew, I happened to look up, and here come a spike with they were good spikes, about 6-7 inches. Straight up. Looked up, and here he come, walking like at a 45-degree angle to me. Coming towards me, walking. I looked, I said, what in the world? So I had that climbing stand on my back, and I couldn't really get the rifle up like that. So I eased one side off of me, got my arm out of one side of it. It was still hanging on the other arm. And he come walk, he was like 15 yards. Right there walking, right there on the angle. And I put it behind the shoulder and knocked him down. And that was that. And I went to hollering for my brother. I went to hollering for Mike. He heard me shooting, he heard me hollering. That same note, here come Mike. And we drug him out back to the road, and at that time I had an old car, big old car I had. Oh man, we threw that old buck up there on the trunk of that car, and here we go. We hit it back up there to the check station up there at the gate, and we hadn't been gone. We hadn't been in there. It probably ain't been 30 minutes since we had come in the gate up there. And I told that lady wanted to laugh, and she said, you wasn't kidding, was you? And that was my lucky day on that. But just some more Just some more old silly hunting stories that I know there ain't a soul out there cares about, but I just love to do it. Yes, sir, buddy. But hey, look here. Unless you want to be a communist, please vote for President Trump in November. 'Cause you don't know what you get. You don't know what kind of a mess you're going to have with another Democrat, any Democrat. It don't matter who it is. Democrat stands for evil. All right, everybody say go Gators.